law in Colorado too.
Okay. The other thing too, my wife is a magistrate judge. And she says basically any way you say it, marijuana is an entry drug into the higher drugs. What you really need to do is go back in the 30s and where they outlawed all type of drugs in Kansas across the United States. What was the reason why they did that? One of the reasons why, I hate to say it, it's the African Americans. They were basically users, and they basically responded the worst of all those drugs just because their character makeup, their genetics and that. And so basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to do a complete reverse with people not remembering what's happened in the past. So basically, I'm against, marijuana, all the way through to.
Hey guys, welcome back to Nicole's View. So you just saw that video clip and it just made me shake my head and laugh because this obvious white supremacist, this Kansas state lawmaker, Steve Alford is his name, was basically caught on video, okay, all the way off code, might I add, and he decided to put on his Klan's hat to truly reveal why he thinks marijuana should not be legalized in the state of Missouri. So we know why they don't want to legalize this in all 50 states. And the main reason why is because they cannot criminalize black people who smoke it. That's their #1 agenda, to fill up the prisons with a lot of black people, especially if they're male. And this is the reason why they don't want to legalize it in all 50 states. Okay? That's just the raw deal, the raw truth. And this lawmaker, he is basically taking a page out of Mr. White Supremacist Jeff, the South Shall Rise Again Sessions, because this is how they are wanting to do things. They are wanting to overturn any type of laws that are lax, that are soft on people who have marijuana on them, and they're trying to turn back the clock, especially now that we're seeing like states are starting to legalize it. Like here in New Jersey, for example, it was on the ballot during the governor's race, and Mr. Phil Murphy, a Democrat, won, and with that, a majority of people here voted to legalize marijuana. So Mr. Murphy will take office from Christie, I believe on the 16th is when I last read. So once he gets in office, I'm going to see if he's going to go ahead and push that through as well. But yeah, they just can't hide their hatred. They just can't hide their demonic white supremacist views. And this basically showed it. And I'm just, well, I'm not amazed, but you can tell that the white folks that were in there, they knew what he said was dead ass wrong, but they stayed on code while he got off code. Okay, so I am reading this from the Black Loop, and it says, Kansas state lawmaker says that black people can't handle weed because of their weak character and genetics. Quite funny coming from a cave devil himself. Look at him. On Saturday, January 6, Kansas State Representative Steve Alford told the all-white crowd at a Garden City area Chamber of Commerce legislative coffee that he was against legalizing marijuana, but Alford's reasoning has put him in the hot seat. He said that black people can't handle the effects of it due to their character makeup and genetics. Straight out of some Birth of a Nation, all black men, once they're free, are gonna rape all the white women playbook. Basically, any way you say it, marijuana is an entry drug into higher drugs. We've heard that for years, and I felt like it's been debunked. What you really need to do is go back in the 30s when they outlawed all types of drugs in Kansas and across the United States. Alford was referencing the war on marijuana, where the Federal Bureau of Narcotics was established and headed up by Harry J. Anslinger. The new director believed that the main reason why marijuana needed to be outlawed was because of its effect on the degenerate racists. Of the 100,000 weed smokers in the U.S. at that time, Anslinger said that most were Negroes, Hispanic, Filipinos, and entertainers whose satanic music was born out of marijuana use. He also believed that if white women smoked it, here we go, straight out of the Birth of a Nation, if white women smoked it, then they would want to have sex with Negroes, entertainers, and others. These devils, these delusional, diabolical, evil devils, that's all they cared about, is if the black man is going to sleep with their precious Beckies. He also believed that if white women smoked it, like I just said, then they would want to have sex with Negroes, entertainers, and others. His agency also promoted the notion that marijuana made the darkies, aka the Negroes or the niggas, that they were equal to white men. Alford echoed some of those sentiments when explaining the ban in 1930. Both Democrats and Republicans who were present at the kickoff to the 2018 legislative session were offended by Alford's statements, even calling them racist. Speaker of the House Ron Rickman said that he would discuss the matter with House Majority Leader Don Hinman and decide what action to take to reprimand Alford. Obviously, we were really taken aback by the comments, and in no way that represents the view of Kansas or the House, and no way those comments reflect the policies that we come up with this session, Rickman said. Yeah, okay, whatever. You've just been exposed. But Alford told the Garden City Telegram that he stood by his remarks. His only mistake was singling out black people. No, that wasn't your mistake. You said it and you meant it. You meant what you said. You said what you meant, you devil. Just admit it. It's funny. He's worried about legalizing marijuana in the state of Missouri and black people, you know, being free to smoke it if it's legalized. Yet we see all these stories every single day. Thank you to our sister Lisa Cabrera. Every single day, she is talking about these opioids. She is talking about this meth. She is talking about these pills and all these drugs, the heroin, all of these people across the so-called great nation who, for the most part, are majority white, who are overdosing, who are dropping dead in front of their kids. And he's worried about some black people smoking marijuana? I mean, it's laughable that he could say that with a straight face. But are we surprised here? Absolutely not. This is what they do on a daily basis. Okay? It's no shock. They get off on us being miserable as possible. Now listen, I have never smoked marijuana in my life. I don't care for it. I'm just not a smoker. That's just not for me. I am a drinker. I would say a wine. I'm a wine enthusiast. Okay, I like wine. But I won't demonize those who do enjoy smoking marijuana. I just say watch your back, and you need to be mindful and on top of this type of crap, because with your Sessions, who is trying to get these laws overturned and all that good stuff, you might want to be abreast about this, okay? Because every single day they are looking for ways to just make your life a living hell, all right? And that is just the fact, They don't want you guys just enjoying life and, that's your thing. You see, they just want to see you in their prison system being their slave. That is what they want to see. And it's such a disgusting, evil shame. Nothing has changed when it comes to this country and the demonic demons who run it. It's just the same thing, a different damn year. Amazing. But yeah, like I said, this does not shock me. I'm surprised more have not been caught on camera saying this. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But anyway, what do you guys think? Can't wait to hear your comments. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.